People can't do
cannot
that.
sit still.
No, they can't.
Like
They
or
have to do
3
something,
minutes, and they have
you know?
to be moving.
there's-
And
Got the
like,
phone,
I
you know.
gotta get up
You know, it's like,
use the
what's
bathroom.
going on, you know? And that's
Yeah.
that's something that I've noticed. You know, it's like what's one of the biggest things that I noticed. You know, as far as like changes out here. And you were saying something about technology. Well, what I feel is a huge change is the people, and I think it's because of the technology.
yeah,
You know, it's like talking to people is weird now. It's like a lot of people don't even want to talk. You know, the first couple weeks I was out, you know, I went to the mall a few times and shit. You know, went and bought some boots and everything, and you know, I never really had game. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just found women, however, just by being me. You know, talking to them. You know, maybe saying something witty, and then we have a spark up a conversation. So, like the first 2 weeks I was out, you know, I was doing what I used to do and trying to make conversation with people, and people were kind of like,
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, you know,
Like, why
yeah,
are you
I'm talking
talking
to you.
to
Yeah.
me?
Now, if I was on like Messenger or Facebook or TikTok, whatever the fuck people, you know, get on and said the same thing to her, she probably, you know, hey, hit me up with hard to say, hey, how you doing? But
right.
I say it to you in person, it's like, oh, get away from me. You know, I think that the social media shit has really done a number on people, you know, because like their social interactions are completely different from what I remember 12, 15 years ago.
That and like between the technology and like the gentrification of Atlanta and the metro area, like just the way that people move in situations is not the same as it used to be.
No.
Like teenagers are not the same. Like when we were teenagers, we didn't have smartphones. Like you might like have a Motorola Razr or like the little Nokia.
Yeah, I had me a little
you know what I'm
Nokia.
saying?
Yeah.
Like that's what we had. Like when we wanted to go find each other, we had to go find each other.
Yeah, you tell me
Like,
where you are.
I'm meeting you upstairs.
Yeah.
Yeah. You have to
Yeah.
look and use your eyes and engage. And I feel like a lot of times people aren't looking and using theirs. I would find myself doing that too.
Yeah.
Like, because I would ride my bike to the Beltline to and from work. And there'd be days where I would look up, and there'd be days where I just was so centered and, you know,
Right.
it's just. And because you can be, because you don't need the interaction of people when you have it on your phone.
Right. I think that's something that people lack, this is one of the biggest pet peeves of mine. I think is that people lack situational awareness.